Have you ever wondered what it takes to become a successful manager in the music industry? It's not just about signing contracts or negotiating deals, but understanding the intricate layers of an ever-changing landscape. It's about recognizing talent, fostering growth, and navigating through the highs and lows that this industry brings. In this journey, there are keys that unlock the pathway to becoming a successful manager. 5 keys, to be precise, that we will be exploring in this video. From the importance of diligence and soaking up as much information as you can, to the art of networking and making connections that matter. From understanding the fair earnings of a manager, to knowing the pitfalls of taking on too much, and most importantly, the essential role of protecting your artists from the negatives that could hinder their progress. So, stay tuned as we delve into the nitty-gritty of what it takes to make it as a manager in the music industry. First and foremost, arm yourself with knowledge and diligence. Now, you might be wondering, what does that mean? Well, let me break it down for you. In the orchestrating symphony of the music industry, knowledge is your baton. It's vital to understand the rhythm, the melody, the harmony of this business. It's a complex tune with shifting trends, emerging platforms, and fluctuating markets. You need to be aware of where the industry is headed and how you can ride the wave rather than be swept away by it. Then there's the matter of contracts. These documents, with their legal jargon and fine print, can often seem daunting. But as a music manager, it's your job to comprehend them. You need to be able to discern a good deal from a bad one, to negotiate terms that are in the best interest of your artist. This is where your knowledge comes into play, forming a protective barrier between your talent and the pitfalls of the industry. But knowledge alone is not enough. You need diligence to apply this knowledge effectively. Think of diligence as the steady drumbeat that keeps the rhythm of your artist's career. It's being meticulous in managing their schedules, ensuring they're at the right place at the right time. It's keeping track of finances, making sure every dollar and cent is accounted for. It's relentlessly pushing for opportunities, forging pathways for your artist to shine. Diligence is also about anticipating problems before they arise. It's about having a plan B, C, and even D, ready in case plan A falls through. It's about being prepared so you can pivot swiftly and smoothly should the need arise. So, you see, knowledge and diligence are more than just words. They're the tools you need to navigate the labyrinth of the music industry. They're the keys that unlock the door to success. They're the foundation upon which you build your career as a music manager. Remember, knowledge and diligence form the backbone of a successful music manager. With these in your arsenal, you're well on your way to mastering the art of music management. Scene script. Next up is the power of networking. Let's imagine the music industry as a bustling city. In this city, each building represents a different sector: record labels, live shows, artist management, music production, and so on. Now, to navigate through this city effectively, you need a map. That map, my friends, is networking. See, networking in the music industry is not just about attending fancy parties and rubbing shoulders with the big names. It's about creating meaningful connections, fostering mutual respect, and establishing a reputation as someone who delivers quality work. It's about being a reliable part of the music ecosystem. Consider this. You're a new manager, and you've signed an incredibly talented artist. You believe in their potential, and you're ready to help them soar. But talent alone won't cut it. You need to get their music heard, their shows booked, their brand out there. That's where your network comes in. The music industry is a tightly knit community where opportunities often come from word-of-mouth referrals. Your network can open doors for your artists that would otherwise remain closed. A well-connected manager can secure primetime slots at music festivals, get their artist music played on influential radio stations, and even negotiate better terms with record labels. Yet networking isn't a one-way street. It's about give and take. You need to show up for others, offer your help, share your resources, and be a connector. When you help others, they are more likely to return the favor. This symbiotic relationship is what keeps the music industry thriving. Remember, your network is your net worth. It's a living, breathing entity that needs to be nurtured and grown. Start by reaching out to people within your circle, attend industry events, be genuinely interested in others, and most importantly, be patient. Building a strong network takes time, but it's worth every second. So whether you're helping an artist find their voice, secure a record deal, or navigate the complexities of a tour, your network can make all the difference. Never underestimate the power of a good network in the music industry. Let's talk money now. You see, one of the most critical aspects of being a manager in the music industry is understanding the financial dynamics. The typical earnings of a music manager, you might be wondering? Well, it's usually around 15 to 20% of the artist's earnings. Yes, you heard that right, 15 to 20%. Now, some of you might be thinking, that's a pretty sizable chunk. And you'd be correct. But remember, as a manager, your income is directly tied to the success of your artist. If they're not making money, neither are you. Your role is to ensure the artist's success, and in return, you share in the fruits of that success. But here's the key. It's all about fairness and transparency. You see, in this business, nothing can sour a relationship faster than money disputes. As a manager, you must be open and clear about your earnings from the very beginning. It's essential to establish a transparent financial relationship with your artist. You might ask, why is this so important? Well, think about it this way. You and your artist are in a partnership. You're working together towards a common goal. And like any partnership, trust is the foundation. If you're fair and transparent about your earnings, you're building that trust. You're showing your artist that you value their work and that you're not just in it for your own gain. Remember, a successful artist-manager relationship is a marathon, not a sprint. It's about building a long-term partnership that benefits both parties. It's not about squeezing every last penny out of your artist. So, as a manager, always strive for fairness in your earnings. Be transparent about your financial arrangements. And most importantly, always put the artist's interests first. If you do these things, you'll not only build a successful career as a manager, but you'll also build lasting relationships with your artist. A fair and transparent financial relationship builds trust and longevity. Now, let's discuss a major pitfall to avoid: overloading. In the world of music management, there's a deceptive allure to juggling multiple artists at once. After all, the more artists you manage, the more revenue streams you have, right? Well, not quite. It's important to remember that managing an artist isn't simply about booking gigs and negotiating contracts. It's about building a relationship, understanding their unique needs and aspirations, and guiding their career trajectory with careful precision. Now imagine trying to do that for 10 artists simultaneously. Sounds exhausting, doesn't it? Well, it is. When you overload yourself with too many artists, you inevitably spread yourself too thin. You can't give each artist the time, attention, and dedication they deserve. As a result, the quality of your management can suffer, leading to dissatisfied artists and potentially damaging their careers and your reputation. Think about it this way. Imagine you're a chef running a restaurant. Would you rather serve 100 mediocre meals or 25 exquisite ones? In the long run, those 25 satisfied customers are more likely to return, recommend your restaurant to others, and ultimately contribute to your success. The same principle applies to music management. Furthermore, overloading can also lead to burnout. And let's face it, a burned-out manager is hardly the beacon of guidance and support an artist needs. They need you at your best, focused, energetic, and ready to tackle the challenges that come your way. So, how do you avoid overloading? Be selective. Choose to work with artists who truly resonate with you, whose music you genuinely believe in. This way, you'll be more invested in their success, and the work won't feel like a burden. It's better to successfully manage a few artists than to ineffectively manage many. In conclusion, while it might be tempting to take on as many artists as possible, remember that quality should always trump quantity. Each artist is a unique project requiring dedicated time and attention. Remember, quality over quantity is the rule of thumb here. Finally, your most important role as a manager: protecting the artist. You're not just managing their career, but also guarding their well-being. This means shielding them from the sharks of the industry, bad deals, harmful people, and even their own destructive habits. Remember, the music business can be a jungle, full of potential pitfalls and snares. Your role is to be the guide, the one who ensures that the artist doesn't fall prey to these dangers. You must be vigilant and proactive, always on the lookout for anything that could harm your artist, whether it's a contract that doesn't serve their interest or a person with ill intentions. Moreover, you're also there to protect artists from themselves. The pressures of the industry can lead to damaging behaviors. As a manager, you're in a unique position to intervene, to provide support, and to steer them towards healthier choices. A manager who truly cares for their artist's well-being is a manager who succeeds. So, there you have it. The 5 keys to becoming a successful manager in the music industry. Let's take a moment to recap what we've learned today. Your journey begins with knowledge and diligence. Equip yourself with the right information and never stop learning. This industry is ever evolving, and so should you. Then comes networking. Build connections and cultivate relationships, because in this business, who you know can make all the difference. Your earnings should be fair. 15 to 20% of shows, merchandise, and social media are the industry standards. Avoid overloading yourself. Managing too many artists can lead to a decline in the quality of your work. And finally, protect your artists. Shield them from bad deals, harmful individuals, and even their own missteps. Remember, success in this industry requires hard work, dedication, and a genuine passion for music. So, are you ready to take on the challenge?